proxies perfectly. His name's Ergo. It's kind of boring. Why do people bring up this really boring series? I swear. Let's see. Luigi. Ooh, Rurouni Kenshin. Oh, I'm trying to remember what this one's about. Oh, wait, no, I remember. It was about a guy who's trying to become a cross-country runner, aka Rurouni, named Kenshin. He's trying to get trained for being on the track team. It's kind of boring after a while. God, people, seriously. Hold on one second. I think this is a call scene where Tim is. While I'm listening for it, let's see. Who have I called on? Who has already said one, though? So... Zach Bell? That's the guy about a bell maker who's trying his best to become the greatest in all of Japan. Tom's on his way? Tom's on his way! Yeah, so keep in mind, what I've been doing now, this impromptu anime Balderdash. Yeah, me and Tom do this for like a solid hour next. Yes, and next Youmacon. We will still put it on, but we need more attendance than we got this year, or else we're gonna fold it. All right. Now, can I get some guarantees just by a round of applause that we'll be getting more next year? All right. We're good to go once he gets here. We're good to go once he gets here. So, I think. Would you like me to show you what we have to work with here? Wait, was that a groan of no?
Don't spoil it! Don't spoil it!
Spoilers?
What?
You don't want to know. What I mean by spoilers is you don't even want to know the title of what you're going to watch tonight? Okay, you can wait. I got it. All right, you were right. Tom doesn't like to show the spoilers. All right, let's keep going with this until we can. Your hand was up. That's about a guy who's trying to. You've ever heard of the brown note that makes someone poop their pants? He's actually trying to look for the one note that will cause someone to die if they hear it properly. And I was actually referring to the guy behind you, so let's get his.
Sorry, I was going to have to roll with Friday's movie.
What was last night's movie? Last night's movie was Delgo. Who was here for it? We're calling it awesome. Just tiny bit of spoiler. Delgo. I informed you yesterday that Delgo has a whopping 12% on RottenTomatoes.com. Tonight's movie? 10. 10% on RottenTomatoes.com. Oh, wait. I think I see hands pointing at this person. What do you have?
What? Oh, I actually talked about the person behind me.
Soul eater.
Yes.
Whoa. Don't need to go around saying you're going to eat my soul, okay? We got laws against that. That's just not right. Hey, Ghost in the Shell? Wasn't it the story about a man who tries to get in touch with his possessed old Kami 6400? Yes. Big O? That's about a guy who's obsessed with handwriting. He always has to make sure his O's are giant capital O's in whatever he writes. It's very interesting. It's very good character drama. Obsessive personality disorders. Yes, with glasses.
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. That's about the scat artist cowboy. Oh, give me a Yes.
Space Battleship Yamato.
Space Battleship Yamato? That's actually a misnomer. It's actually one of those series about a guy who's just obsessed with collecting different models that he builds in his mother's basement. And he just insists, this is the Space Battleship Yamato. Which is like, honey, are you still playing with your toys? Leave me alone, Mom! You can't stand me! You got another point? Yes. Sword Art Online is actually about a guy who's obsessed with using his DeviantArt account to keep drawing pictures of different swords. Yes.
Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo. If you need your hair volumized and radiant, then use Samurai Shampoo. Next one.
Case closed.
What?
Case closed.
Well, I guess it's over then. Take care. Isn't that the one about the girl who gets off and just gets obsessed over cases being closed gently? It's like, oh yeah, close that briefcase. Oh, it's so hot. Okay, yes, you can say anything yet. Ooh, Trigun. Oh, yeah. I remember what we said earlier, but it actually turns out I was wrong. It's not about the sex-starving Trigun. It's actually about a guy... I got nothing for that one. Sorry, I just didn't think of a good one for Trigun. I did once, but I just slipped my mind. Yes?
Girls with Panzer?
Girl in Panzer?
Yeah.
Isn't that the one with the girl that keeps going around in her underwear? The wound is just has tanks on it. It's just like an ecchi comedy. I mean, seriously, people. You gotta watch more quality anime. Yes. You first.
Okay. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
That's about a war. That's about a ratings war between two different evangelion preachers trying to get as much money as they can to save each separate orphanages. Yes. What?
No.
No, we gotta do it now. What do you say? What do you say? Poco no Pico? Poco no Pico. Ah, yes. Yeah, I thought that was a guy who, I thought that was a cereal anime, you know? The guy just keeps getting obsessed with this one cereal known as Picos. It's Pico Pico. For those of you who aren't in on the joke, Poco no Pico is apparently like the premier Shota, which is, you know, young boy anime, and it's just like, yeah, and the young boys and the older boys and just bad things. Okay, all right. For people, okay, hands up for have few suggestions, but hands down if you've gone already. In the back. That's about a boy who's trying to be the best laundromat owner in all of Japan. And he's just obsessed with making sure he can get the colors just right. Must keep bleaching. Must get spot out of this clothing. Yes.
Oh, me?
What?
Polar Bear Cafe.
Polar Bear Cafe. Isn't that about the guy who's obsessed with going to the Arctic and establishing his own tea shop in the hopes that he can get a Starbucks going right there in the Antarctica? At least I thought that was it. Yes.
Revolutionary Girl Utena.
Revolutionary Girl Utena. That's a story about 1776. A young girl named Utena is about to ready to conquer the redcoats. Yes.
Wolf's Rain.
It's raining wolves. Hallelujah, it's raining wolves. Yes. I don't know about she's shopping arcade. Isn't that the one about the guy who has to go around and fix the old arcade machines that you found at laundromats and stuff? It's a lonely existence, but at the same time he finds love with that one girl at the shopping arcade that loves playing Miss Pac-Man. Yes. We did that. Yes.
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal? Oh yeah, well Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course is about the breakfast cereal. So Zexal of course is the diet brand of Yu-Gi-Oh! It has more whole grain fibers, less marshmallows for you. The Zexal diet. In the back. What? I can't hear what?
Another.
I'm going! Seriously! Jeez! What's with you people? You're so damn impatient. Hi, Karama, the Michigan shirt.
Kyokai no Kanata.
Yokai no Kanata?
Kyokai no Kanata.
Kyokai no Kiata. You know, I haven't actually heard of that one. But I think my friend Tim, come over here for a second. Have you heard of a show called Kyokai no Kanata?
Yokai no Kanata?
Yes. Can you tell the folks about that?
Wasn't it that story about that failed version of Lion Sleeps Tonight?
Kyo no go kame. Let's see. Who hasn't gone yet? Yes.
Guilty Crown.
Ooh, Guilty Crown. Wasn't that the serious Bible drama about Jesus and his crown of thorns? The Guilty Crown that's set on Jesus' head. It was produced by the Christian Network. The guys that gave us the manga Bible, which is just as you think it is. Yes. Gotchamon? No, I got Youmacon. Yeah, I'm sorry. In the back. No, actually, I'm off for the weekend. Yes. Yep. What? The Love Lab. Isn't that about the guys who are trying their best to synthesize the best aphrodisiac on the market? The Love Lab. My Stinson. Yes. Summer Wars. That's a movie that talks about a group of Klansmen that only come and fight during the summer, but then they have the winter off. It's basically them. It's not really about them fighting in the summer, but just the idea that they have to go off and fight in the summer. So all of the time really focuses on them in the winter when they're about ready to go off for the Summer Wars. So it's a good character piece. I highly recommend it. Yes. You have an addiction to porn. I think you should see that. Okay, do I have another panel after this, by the way?
No.
This is nothing after this? Oh, that's good. You're on mine. Yes. I don't think he's that bad. I mean, seriously. He made sure, he knew where the keys were when I got into the ship. Yes. Tokyo Mew is about a veterinarian trying to save all the runaway cats and kittens in Tokyo. It's a truly touching and heartwarming story. Yes. Martian Successor Nadesco. Isn't that the one about the guy the young prince who has to watches as his family leaves Mars, and he is the last successor of Mars and in the castle of Nadesco, and it's up to him to carry on the line. You think it's getting all dramatical, and then becomes a harem comedy. It's like building, and crap. Yes. Captain Harlock. That's the, isn't that the, anime version of Oz? You know, he's the captain of the Harlock wing of the local penitentiary. He's tough as nails, but he'll get the job done. This summer on HBO, follow the adventures of Captain Harlock, Warden at Large. Yes? Wolf's Children? That's actually the spin-off of Tokyo Mew Mew. The title, the central veterinarian decides that she needs more out of life, so she upgrades herself from helping kids to helping full-fledged wolves, helping them make sure they can deliver properly into the world by giving birth. Yes?
Code Geass.
Code Geass. This is actually the series about the man who's trying to reform the Japanese public service announcements, including the codes such as Geass for the general flooding, and his fight against bureaucracy and trying to make sure he can get all the paperwork.